Welcome back to episode 2 of the Pastry Cut, a 6-week fat loss series where I have something that's high in carbs and high in sugar every single day and still lose body fat. A pastry is the perfect example of carbs and sugar, something that's nutritionally not great whatsoever. It provides nothing. No protein, barely any fiber, no nutrients, no volume. Everything that you would think of as a junk food, as bad food. Everything that people would tell you not to eat if you're trying to lose weight. And that's the exact reason that I'm doing it, to prove that you can still include those foods into your diet and drop body fat. It's not easy, but it can be done. This week, we've had an almond pain au chocolat, which has been the best so far. It was unreal, probably about 900 calories. We've had a strawberry Danish, a cinnamon bun, which was also really good, a pain au chocolat, which was about the size of my head, and then a few others in there as well. I started this challenge last Monday at 72.7 kg, and my lowest weigh-in so far this week is 68.8. So from the start point, I'm about 8 pounds down, and the average weight of week 1 to the average weight of week 2 is 2 pounds down, which to be honest is more than what I expected whilst doing this challenge. That weight will slowly taper off and it will slow down as I go through the weeks, but things are heading in the right direction and they will continue to do so. I can start to see some changes within the progress photos, which wouldn't really be expected, again, with only 2 weeks into it, but with a little bit of bloat coming off and water retention and leaning up a little bit, you can see some changes, which sets the tone for the next 4 weeks of this challenge. See, for the last 6 years, I've been coaching people to help them lose weight, and this is pretty much always been my ethos, and that's why I'm putting it into this challenge. The fact that dieting doesn't have to be boring, full of plain foods and mundane. It's definitely not easy. It's a struggle. There are a few sacrifices that you need to include, but I'm not here to make weight loss boring for you, like any other program has done. And that's why through these 6 weeks, if you follow along, you'll see that you can still create change and you can still get into good shape whilst including foods that everyone would tell you is bad. Like I said at the start of this video, high in carbohydrates, high in sugar. And over the 6 years, I've done a pretty good job of helping hundreds of women get in shape, all whilst following this same ethos. Maybe not a pastry every day because I'm taking it to the extreme, but something that they enjoy every day. And I do this in a way of having an 80-20 rule. So 80% of your calories to high protein, nutrient dense, high fiber foods with lots of volume, and 20% to foods you enjoy, which is not good nutritionally, but it's good for you, it's good for the soul. So if you took a 2,000 calorie diet, you would think 1,600, 400. That 400 might include your morning latte. It might include a chocolate bar. It might include a glass of wine on a Friday night. Usually that 20% is the thing that keeps you sane throughout a diet and allows you to stick to it longer term. So like I said, I'm only 2 weeks into this pastry cut, but things are heading in the exact direction that we would expect, and there's gonna be more results to come down the line. I've still got 4 more weeks worth of pastries. I'm running out of ideas, so if you have any ideas that you'd like to see me having through this challenge, just feel free to put it in the comments. And if you're still here and you like this method and you want to actually start dropping some body fat yourself while using this method, I've designed a completely free fat loss series that's going to help you drop your next 5 pounds without it being like any other diet that you've done before, without it being boring, without it being miserable, without you having to give up your life to make it work. I've put the link in the description of this video. If you click that, it'll be straight over to you and you can get started. And I can pretty much guarantee if you start this for the next 4 weeks, you would be 5 pounds plus down going into the summer. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you pop a like on it and you subscribe to the channel because there's going to be more updates and more content coming through just like this.